Okay, it looks like it actually... Yeah, it didn't fail that time. That's a good thing. Yeah, okay. Wait out that delay. I don't want to find out where that chicken is. I hear you. I found you. I have no bones. Alright, we should actually be broadcasting now, so... Hello, welcome to my favorite Minecraft server. So I've shown you the spawn city and a real quick look at a couple of the other towns on the server, and showed you the Dwarven town, what I could find of it, because I'm terrible at navigating underground. And today I'm going to show you the Elven city built by MegaKitty. And when you enter in through the railway, you see this amazing and clever little, well, it's not little, it's a very large train, I guess, but I really like it. So this is the, I forget what she named it. Maybe it's on the other side. We'll go around and look. But you can see Felwyn's a pretty large city too. Really helps, I think, when you have a plan, and that's something else that Kitty's really good at. I kind of want to go in there, but I'm terrible at the parkour thing. See? Alright, come on. Actually jump this time. Go. Now, maybe I can get over there. Aha! So you see she used the gates for the armrest in the middle of it. That turned out really well, I think. Yeah, all the cars look pretty much the same on the inside. They have, you know, these nifty little skylights. Not sure if real trains actually have skylights. I might have to look into that. But so we're gonna go up here to the conductor's cab, and see, the entire train runs on one lever. Doop. Nope, I'm joking. But you don't see vehicle builds too often. At least I don't see vehicle builds too often. I think that's why I'm so infatuated with the train. Because I do like seeing things like that kind of, I don't want to say it's a real world tie-in, but it makes sense. It makes sense there would be a train at the railway. And this is the train station. You walk in and there's a bit of a locker area like we had in Palanthas. And there's a lot of nice features to let the guests or people that are just passing through be comfortable. There's a cookie dispenser, because everyone should get a cookie. And then we come out here and see that giant floating tree? And you're gonna be really surprised when we go see that tree. But give you a quick peek around the town here. A lot of amazing builds. And it's really hard for me to pick out my favorite one here. I mean, there's things I like about just about every building. I love the colors in this marketplace. And you see she added villagers, so it's kind of noisy and bustly, and it has a more alive feeling to it. Got some trade stuff up there. Been telling Tilleron for a while in the Merchant Guild Hall we should work out a exchange rate and post that up, even if it changes. Broken villager? You broken? How are you broken? Aww. I want to see. What? Oh, I see. It's what the good trades they have. Hey, 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 come here. I wanna look at you. He's got quite a few trades unlocked. Alright, so before I get distracted with trading, because that's a thing I like to trade with villagers. Just because I can. And so we've got a bit of I want to say a sunken part of the city, but a lower part of the city over here. We'll go look around in a bit. I want to go look at this big building right here with this really impressive stained glass window. I'll give you a minute to look at that, how she did that. Because I really like how it turned out. I think it adds a lot of character to this build. And you see she did the archways with the log blocks. And that was, I mean, you can see from some of the blocks in the wall, that was a style choice. Because staircases and stuff obviously were available at the time. But not everyone, I mean, not everything has to have staircases in the, and I like that she, now I'm sure you're kind of confused about the wood here. But, yeah, it's the roots of that tree up there coming over the edge of the building. We go in here and we see the tree is growing on top of this giant dome up there. So I guess this is I don't think this is the palace. I think this is just like a reception hall or something where the elven king or queen sits up there and entertains an audience. Maybe they just hold court or something in here. And it's a really neat building, but yeah, I'm quite enamored with this tree on top of the building. I've tried to build trees, and they don't turn out so well. I've been practicing. They're getting better, but not anywhere near this degree of amazing. So if we can just look around here a little. I'm going to move too fast. Because, I mean, there's a lot to look at from up here. Okay, I have a slight problem with circular staircases, but I'm guilty of building them everywhere too, just because they look so nice. And in theory, they sound like, you know, a spiral staircase is something that sounds impressive and elegant, and not at all like something that will make you nauseous because you're going around in circles forever. But it's worth it because we get up here and we get to see the part of the city that's inside the giant tree. So So these little cottages, and they're not all, I mean, they're a similar style, but they're not all clones of each other. She didn't just build the same house over and over. I know some people would be tempted to do that, but it's a little double mini house here. Not a lot of interior decorating. That's something that, and again, I think that's a style choice for Kitty. Taylor on style. He wants people to get a sense of what a building is for and what, like the people that we imagine would live there. And Kitty, she's just really going for this overall aesthetic. So you get a sense of what an area or a community is about. But I think there's a porch somewhere that I wanted to go look out over. I mean, you can kind of look out through the leaves. There it is. It was behind me. But it's a pretty nice viewpoint from up here in the trees, as I'm sure you could imagine. So you can see she's got, that's the train station. And that's the building that we walk through with the stained glass. There's the marketplace. Okay. There's a really cool witch's hut I want to show you in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to walk around Fallowin and just kind of let you guys see what there is, what she's got done here, because this isn't finished. I know a lot of people are like, wow, that's a big city, but this isn't, she's not done. Oh, don't get nauseous, don't get nauseous. I should maybe put a warning up before I start heading down spiral stairs for people, other people who have a hard time. Who have a hard time with going in circles, because, I mean, that's a legit thing, man. So there you can see the Fallowin racetrack, where we test the jump skills and the speed of not just the horses, but also the riders, because you can have two horses that are basically have the same stats in the game, and then it's all up to the rider to see who can get across the finish line first. But some more of the roots off the tree coming down across the roof here. The roots on the roof. You can see there she's working on more of the city out that way. I really like how she has these big wide streets. And then over here, I like the variation on the roofs. I mean, they're similar in style, but they're all a little bit unique and different. Phantom. Oh. I thought she was jumping on your chair again. That was the husband, not the phantom. Alright, so we're going to go back down. More circle stairs, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I got a little shaky there. Alright, I think we can go out this way, maybe? No. How do we get out of here? I've forgotten. I really wanted her to add like a secret staircase thing back behind this, because I thought that would be a really good place for a secret staircase to be. Nope. Guess we just have to go out the front and go around the whole building. Alright, so we're going to go over this way. Did I say I was going to go right or left? I don't remember now. See, there's a really nice bridge over there. Can we go over the bridge? Can we get to it? Yes. I like bridges and things. Granted, it's nice if there's like a river or like a reason, but I like architectural details on things like bridges. And see, we're going over a little bit of the town here. There's a nice lake with picnic spots over there. I really like that she used the beds for the umbrellas. That's the first time I'd ever seen that done. I know it's a pretty popular thing now, but I thought that was really clever. Another one that I think has gotten really popular is carpet on top of string, so that you get a flatter umbrella. Oh, what's this? Tournament prizes. Oh my. Is this a PvP thing? Or is this a Spleef arena? I think this is Spleef. Look at the shovels up in the top glass there. That's pretty clever. And there's the banners for the different cities. The blue and yellow is Polanthus, that funny looking one with the red dot is for my city, Blade Breeze. That's Wunter's town, Stavali. This brown one on the end is Christiania's town of Dunwall. The green is of course Fallowin. And is this... I think that's not York's. I wonder whose town that is. I don't recognize it, but we don't have banners for all the towns yet. Some people just don't know really what sort of visual representation they want for their town, which is okay. It takes time to figure out a banner. But banners are kind of a thing on our server. I showed you guys all the flags over in the end farm that are representative of the countries where all our players are currently from. Let's go look at this building over here. I like this archway right here with the leaves. I love hedge mazes, but they're hard to do in Minecraft. They're very confusing for me. Oh, it's a library. Look at this. I like libraries too. I like building, and I like Minecraft. And there's a lot of good builds here. I guess that makes sense. I don't always understand elven physics. But that's because I'm not an elf, so it's okay. So that was the Spleef Arena. This is the library. That's the throne room. You can go down. Guess that means we have to go back in here. Yep. And go down some staircase. I really like her staircases. Staircases are something else that I really struggle with. I usually feel that they're in the way, or they're blocking the path or the room. And I think that's a pretty common thing. What is... Oh, that looks like it's part of a railway. That's maybe going over to this new section of the city that she's... I love the roots across the path here. From that tree is really sending out some roots there. Okay, yeah, so that railway is eventually going to come to this section of the city. Barclays. Is that a shopping? Is that like a shopping mall? Let's go take a peek, even though it's not done. Ernest Jones. Well, it's neat looking. I'll have to wait till it's done and come back. She's clearly going to do some more garden stuff here. And here's another one of these fantastic hedge walls. I think the horse statue is... This is the raceway on the other side of us here. And I don't know if this is the entrance to the racing or the entrance to the horse stables that we're coming up to. But you can see that's a pretty big part of Fallowin, is the horse racing. So we've got a nice little restaurant here, multiple floors of seating. And then this is where you do your bedding. And then you come out here. You're in the stands. Look at that. And all the... maybe we should make that a new hazard, to, like, avoid the ducks and bunnies on the raceway. Maybe that was an Easter thing. I don't know. It's kind of funny that they took over out there. Alright. And I do, if I can, want to show you guys the stables if I remember how to get back there. Remember, navigation is not my superpower. Fast food. Oh, so it's like the Fallowin McDonald's. Corn dog, nachos, popcorn. Okay. And then you can come eat your fast food in the super fancy dining room area. Nice. There's that horse statue again. I don't know if she came up with that or if she... I think she found a horse statue on Google and just edit it a bit. I think it turned out really well. So you have a bar back here. I like the way she uses banners on businesses too. That's something I really think we need to see more of. And this is just one nice sprawling building here. You can see they've expanded the building a couple of times to house all their guests. Oh, there we go. Gonna cheat and hop across the wall. Now, back here somewhere, I don't think that's... Oh my. Those horses look a tad underfed. So you can see here's the... I like that she gave him genders. So you get the stats for the horses here. I name my horses. I'm very terrible. Oh, it's a donkey. I like donkeys. Is that a mule? That's a mule. There's the stables. This must be like the champions section. The Derby winners. So, you know, really, they're simple, but I like them. The way she did the stables here, and the way she's kind of sectioned off the horses. I mean, that's a lot of work to find out the stats on horses. And quite a lot of breeding, too. So, a lot of cold carrots. But it really gives you that... I mean, it really feels like a working stable. All the hay bales, and I thought she had water troughs. So let's go look at a little bit more of the city. And hopefully eventually we can get Kate to do an interview with us, Meg and Kitty. Because I really think that a lot of these cities and stuff, the story's just much more interesting when you get to talk to the people who built them. As opposed to just me running around. Like, this is a little playground with a sandbox and a little slide, like that's a little tot slide there. That's the back of the Royal Oak, with its little playground out back. I wonder if there's a height limit on that slide. So, some more of the village. I think if we keep going this way, we'll eventually get to the witch's hut, I think. Yeah, I'll go up here and see if I can get a look around. Try to figure out where I am. Oh, I think this is a church over here. Yeah, that looks like a churchyard. She had an infirmary around here too. That was pretty funny. Let's go take a look at the church. Because I think the church had the graveyard over here. And she buried Tom, Dick, and Harry. And Mr. Astley? I wonder if he was a creeper. Justin Bieber. I don't know that she's a fan. I thought she had more. Oh, here they are over here. Reserve Teleron. That's our server admin. Very nice spot. I mean, it's very scenic. I don't remember. I think I have a grave. I might have a spot in the infirmary. Dexter's 6th, 7th, and 8th season. Pitched it. Nice. Bob Foster. I'm not sure who that is. But it's quite a sense of humor. I think we continue this way. I'm pretty sure it's back up toward the railroad. I might be turned around. Just maybe. Look at this gorgeous waterfall over here. Is this... Oh, yep, that's the railway. So this adorable little, well, not little, but so you see the water under there, under the hut. So this is her elven witch's hut, which is quite fantastic. See all the mushrooms, and elven witches have style, man. That's I think over here there's a staircase leading down where she's got a spider spawner. We're not going to go down though, because witches should always have spider spawners in their basement. Very nice. That's one of that's one of the, I think one of her earlier builds. And I've spent quite a bit of time, not just at the spider spawner, but pretending to be a witch in the witch hut. Largely because I like the little lake and all the waterfalls around it. It's very pretty. Oh, there's an addition. Who are you? the witch has got some horses, and they really need to do a better job of their animal care. That horse looks a tad underfed. Alright, so we're going to go on this way. And down the waterfall. And over the hedge. And through the pond. Alright. I'll try to behave and stay on roads now. I have a hard time. If you haven't noticed. Like, oh look, the path is pretty. Let's go this other way. Is this primary school? Oh, this is cute. This is a cute and cozy little primary. Look at all the coat hooks. And apparently all elven children need is trees in their play yard. Oh, we have a basketball hoops. And continuing on, I think we're going to get to the windmill, and that's going to be it for this trip. Oh wow! So this is a new thing for the server. These specialized, I think they're actually player heads. But Mojang has some official blocks, and Teleron consented to let us have those. He's not too fond of the idea of using blocks that are actual player heads, because he's worried about those getting changed. But look at these little scarecrows. They're so funny. And then she has her windmill, and she has her little, I don't even know what this is called, the little thing in the middle that makes the flower. But she's got the sort of mechanic bits all the way up. It doesn't actually work, unfortunately, but you still get a sense that this could be a working windmill. Got her bit of mechanism up here. Go out. Oops, don't fall, don't fall. See how all of that kind of works? I like the ladders. They're all a little bit offset, but not completely disjointed feeling. And it looks like llamas over there. And some more houses. I think the infirmary is over closer to the train station. Oh, I think we're getting out to the suburbs here. nice. We go look at some llamas. The Llama Ranch. See all the different colors and saddles. I like how they look like they're wearing hats. Except for this guy. Should I let the pig in? Should I lure the pig in with the llamas? Maybe not today. Should probably not do any of my pranks where there's you know, I'm pretty much confessing that I'm the one who did it. Kind of like for people to figure that out on their own. Hello, cow. I hear another portal. I forget where that was. Victoria Station. Oh my. So this is the railway where it dead ends. We're going to continue that out eventually to other people's towns. And eventually it'll loop around and get to my city. Not in a big hurry to show you that though, because I don't have much done there. I goof off entirely too much on this server and do other things. Hello, all you beautiful farm animals and green sheep. There's a rabbit in with the ducks. I do want to try and find the infirmary. So there's the church and the witch's hut. I think it was close by here. Let's see, more houses. What's that over there? A little park. That's a cool house. Oh, this is the infirmary. It looks different from the back. Yep, this is the infirmary. So you have your little apothecary section and the waiting room and little storage area. And then you have all the patient beds. We're sorry for them. Oh my, she's added more signs. Oh, here I am. Diagnosis, undiagnosed, treatment, remove brain. Wanter, man flu, treatment, shoot. Watch out, we've got a VIP in the building. Oh my. Please don't feed the vermin, thank you. Dr. Jekyll to psychiatry. Patients are asked to be patient. Warning, earthquake reported. Two surgeons required in operating theater because one of the bloody gets left again. Patients are reminded not to die in the corridors. Azul. Attitude sickness. Move house. Oh my. I think that's because he lives on a floating island. There's Michael. Diagnosis jungle fever. Well then. Mike, did you know about that? Patients are here at their own risk. Please keep your germs to yourself. Oh my. See, I wanted that diagnosis and treatment. Blowfish poisoning treatment, watch him suffer. Oh my. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there. So that's Fallon. And hopefully we'll be getting to take a more in-depth look at Fallon in the future. And I hope you all enjoyed that. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.